Hey guys, hang on with the picks. It is Monday, early morning. I apologize, YouTube. I gave out 3 games yesterday on TikTok. We gave Miami at 1 o'clock, Seattle at 4:25, and the Packers at 8:20 last night. And we swept the board and we went 3-0, which was nice to get some coins back in our pocket. Moved our record to 31, 26, and 2, which is at 54.5%. Definitely not happy with that at all. But it was nice going 3-0 yesterday. Today, Monday Night Football, we got Bengals 4-3 traveling to Cleveland on Halloween night at 2-5. This line opened up at 2.5. It sits at 3.5. The total is 45. Now, what we do know about this game is Jamar Chase is out. Their best defensive tackle, DJ Reader, is still out. And their other defensive tackle, Josh Tupou, is out. Browns are going to be without their top tight end, David Njoku, their cornerback, Denzel Ward, which is a little bit of a hit. But with not Chase being there, I'm okay with Newsom being on Higgins. Cleveland comes into this losing their last 4. 3 out of them 4 they lost by a field goal or less. They lost to Baltimore on the road last week, 23-20. Baltimore by far did the best job limiting the Browns' rushing attack in that game. The Browns are averaging 164 yards rushing a game at 5.1 yards a carry, which is pretty big. Bengals just gave up over 220 yards to the Saints week before last, and they only averaged 138 yards rushing a game. The Bengals ranked 23rd in EPA. The Bengals averaged 302 yards passing a game, which is 3rd in the league. Burrow got 15 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. The offensive line got their shit together after their first couple weeks. Burrow was thrown off his back. But they only rushed for 87 yards a game, which is 5th worst in the NFL. And surprisingly, that's with having Joe Mixon on your side too, which is almost baffling. His numbers couldn't be any worse. They couldn't, unless he just didn't play. And that was with Jamar Chase on the field to give the defense at least a little bit of element of surprise. Am I going to pass it or if I'm going to run it? And with Chase not being on the field, 27% of Joe Burrow's passes went to Jamar Chase. That's not surprising at all. But when you don't have Chase there and you're looking at that stat of we got a void of 27% that we have to go other directions, it's kind of a big thing. The Browns, their offensive line and defensive line are both better than the Bengals. They should be able to control the game, especially better than Cincinnati. The Bengals are giving up more than 5 yards per carry. The best running back they've faced so far this year was Alvin Kamara. And we know Alvin Kamara is not having an Alvin Kamara type year at all. And you really can't compare his numbers to Nick Chubb at all. Nick Chubb has been an absolute machine. The last 3 games Chubb has played against the Bengals, he's ran for 326 yards at 7.2 yards per carry and 4 touchdowns. To say that he loves the Bengals would be an understatement. The Browns haven't Joe Burrow has not beaten the Browns since he's been in the NFL. That's crazy. I think Garrett and Clowney is going to be able to dictate a good amount of this football game, especially when the Bengals are on offense. I think those two edge rushers are going to be a huge deciding factor in this game. I'm looking for them to make it very uncomfortable for Burrow at times in this game. I can see it leading to some sacks, a turnover or two. Check this one out. The Browns have only lost 4 times out of 21 home games by more than 3 points since 2020. That is an 81% clip if the Browns are getting more than 3 points at home. 81%. Now that's a number and stat that you cannot just brush over. When I seen that, I loved that. Browns are getting 3.5. Obviously, guys, you know what the pick is. The pick is take the Browns plus 3.5 on Halloween night. They're already crazy in the dog pound. Wait till you get a hold of them tonight on national TV. It might get real spooky out there for the Bengals. Guys, I want to thank you for everything. The likes, comments, subscribes, the shares, the whole 9 yards. Just continue to do it. We're on our way up. We had a 3-0 Sunday. We definitely deserved it. We're going to pick up another win tonight, and we're going to keep on increasing this percentage. You already know what I'm going to do until I get back to you guys. I'm going to get back to getting this cash.